This podcast is sponsored by Science Based Learning. Discover effective language acquisition with their unique system combining ebooks, audiobooks, and videos with an online practice app using spaced repetition to boost retention. Visit sciencebasedlearning.com today.
Spanish for Commercial Interactions, Essential Tips for Beginners. Learn how Spanish for commercial interactions can boost your business skills with practical beginner Spanish lessons and science-based learning techniques. Spanish for Commercial Interactions, Breaking Barriers and Building Bridges. Hey, let me tell you about something pretty cool I've been thinking about lately, using Spanish in business settings. You know, not just everyday chit-chat, but real commercial interactions. Whether you're closing deals, negotiating contracts, or just making small talk with clients, knowing Spanish for commercial interactions really gives you an edge. And trust me, it's not as intimidating as it sounds. In fact, if you want to learn Spanish with a focus on practical situations, commercial Spanish is where a lot of the magic happens. It's like a secret handshake for doing business in many parts of the world. Spanish is the second most spoken language globally, and, in the business world, it opens doors, especially in the Americas and Europe. So where do you start if you're a complete newbie? It's all about mastering the basics first. Think of basic Spanish phrases that you can use in meetings, emails, and even negotiations. We're talking about phrases like, ¿Podemos discutir los términos? Can we discuss the terms? Estoy interesado en su propuesta. I am interested in your proposal. ¿Cuál es el plazo para la entrega? What is the delivery deadline? These might seem simple, but they're powerful. Using even a few key phrases instantly breaks down barriers and shows respect for the other person's language and culture. And if you're thinking, I want to find a solid Spanish language course or beginner Spanish lessons to get started, you should definitely look for ones that focus on commercial vocabulary and scenarios. One of the best things about learning Spanish for commercial purposes is that it's a very practical skill. Unlike general language study, you don't need to memorize endless vocabulary or verb conjugations to start making an impact. Instead, you can focus on common business expressions and polite phrases that will get you through your meetings and negotiations confidently. But here's the kicker. Science-based learning really makes a difference here. When you're picking up a language, especially for something as specific as business Spanish, using methods that are backed by neuroscience and educational research speeds things up. This way you're not wasting time on outdated rote memorization, but instead engaging in ways that help your brain retain vocabulary and grammar more naturally. If you want to check out a great resource, head over to Science Based Learning. Their approach is designed to make your language acquisition efficient and enjoyable. Imagine this. You're at a networking event with potential Spanish-speaking business partners. Instead of nodding awkwardly or fumbling through translations, you confidently greet them in Spanish, navigate through small talk, and even negotiate a deal, all using skills from your beginner Spanish lessons focused on commercial interactions. Sounds like a big win, right? Another tip is to immerse yourself as much as possible. Listen to Spanish business podcasts, watch videos, or even practice with native speakers if you can. It's about building both your vocabulary and your cultural understanding, because business is as much about relationships as it is about numbers and contracts. Now, if you're ready to jump in and make a serious effort, I highly recommend you start your language journey now. Don't wait for the right moment, because that moment is often just a little hesitation away. Visit Science Based Learning. They offer tools and courses that can get you from basic Spanish phrases all the way to confident commercial conversations. So yeah, Spanish for commercial interactions isn't just about words. It's about opening new doors, connecting with people on a deeper level, and ultimately expanding your business opportunities. Whether it's your first Spanish language course or you've tried beginner Spanish lessons before, there's always room to grow. And commercial Spanish is a smart direction to take this growth. All right, that's enough from me for today. If you're eager to start or improve your Spanish, Remember that a focused, enjoyable, and science-backed approach is your best bet. Good luck and buena suerte.